And we haven't done our neck for a while, so don't worry, we'll get to our legs. But if you have a tennis ball, if you have your hand, we're just gonna start off and let's just roll right under our occipitus, right underneath our neck. So you can use your hand, you can use a ball, you can use your roller, and then start to be conscious of your breath, right? So deep inhale, deep exhale. And then move the roller or the ball a little bit closer. So obviously not onto your throat, but a little bit more forward. And take your left ear to your left side. Nice. And then move the ball or your hand to the back of your neck and tuck your chin forward. And you can move up into your neck. Good. Breathe. And then bring the ball or your hand down a little bit lower. Nice, onto your neck. Good job. And then just notice the side that you rolled versus the side you didn't roll. Just notice how it feels nice and relaxed. Nice. And then let's just go to the other side. So ball or hand, whatever feels good to you. And just work that in. Sit up tall. So be mindful of your posture. And then take your right ear towards your right shoulder. And just work it in there. Work the spots that feel good to you. So this is a spot that we all tend to hold tension in here. Some of us more than others. It gets tense when we're on our phones, when we're at our desk. Nice. And then work your hand or the ball a little bit farther forward. So getting the side of your neck. Bring your ear even closer towards your shoulder. Nice. And then breathe. Good. And then come to the back of your neck. Lift your chest. Nice. And bring your chin to your chest. Nice. And just work up into the back of your head and then back down. More towards the top of your shoulder and neck. Nice. Do a couple more spots in there. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies. Nice. And then put your ball down for a moment. Sit up tall. Inhale. Right ear, right shoulder. Exhale. Bring your chin up towards the center. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, pause. And then bring your gaze back to center. Inhale, and then tuck your chin forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, come back to center. Just feel that nice difference in your body. And then just roll your head forward and down, forward and down, forward and down. Nice. Come back to center. And then just roll your shoulders in, back, and around. In, back, and around. Good. One more. In, back, and around. Nice. And then let's do the top of our shoulder. So either with your hand on the back of the top of your shoulder or with the ball. So I'm just going to use my hand because I always drop the ball. So sit up tall and just kind of dig in here to the top of your shoulder. Right? Kind of find a couple little spots. There's a lot of little spots in here. And then come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then let's get that spot right between our neck and our shoulder. It might be your part of your traps. And just kind of really dig in there. So we get this little less cared for spot. Be mindful of your breath. Kind of bring your left ear towards your left shoulder to make space for your hand. Nice. Inhale, lift your chin, roll your shoulders in, up and around. Notice the side that you stretched versus the side that you didn't stretch. Nice. And then we're just going to do our left side. So with the ball or with your hand, just grab that top of your shoulder blade. You know, we did a lot of weights yesterday. And just kind of pull down. Dig in here. You can try the ball versus your hand. You can try different things. And then if you have a spot that's specific to you, then you go there. Nice. So just kind of dig in here. And then let's go back to this ropey part. Of your traps. And just massage in there. Come back to your breath. Nice. And then release. Roll your shoulders in, back, and around. In, back, and around. Nice. And then finally, either with the ball or with your hands, let's massage into our core hands that do so much work. Because we're going to work on just being grounded and supported. So with our hands and our feet on the mat. So just really press that left thumb into your right hand, or you can take the roller or the ball and work it around. So whatever works for you, whatever works for you. So I'm going to take my thumb into the center of my hand. Then I'm going to take my left thumb into my thumb, which gets lots of work. Yeah, you might have to use your hands, Vicky. Her dog wants the ball. Just use your hands, it feels pretty good. Nice, and then just work your way into those finger pads. Nice. And then take this hand, point your fingertips down, press your fingers back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Then turn your hand down, do motorcycle hand, right? Rev up that engine. Nice. I had visions of you, Cheryl, you and Dennis on your motorcycle cruising the country. Nice. And then just take your hand around. Good. Nice. And then sit up tall, like nice to meet you. Bring that hand across, left arm under. Pull your right arm into your left arm into your right. And then one more time, inhale, lift and lengthen, right your right shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. Left your left shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. Sweep your arms up, take in all that loving kindness and self-care and bring it to your heart. Right, just take a moment and say, give yourself an affirmation like, I deserve love, I deserve self-care, I deserve to take care of myself. Nice. And then let's switch to our left hand. So either with the ball or with your hand. One isn't better than the other. One isn't better. They're just different good options. They're just different good options. Sometimes it's just you even have a ball, right? I'm with you, Vicki Hamilton. I'm with you. So just press that thumb into the center of your hand or press the ball into the center of your hand. Nice. And then start to work your way around into those finger pads. So I'm finding that with using my own thumb, I'm having a little bit more, I can get more specific parts of my hand. But it's also wearing out my own thumb a little bit. So, there's benefits to both. Good, so just work it around, work it to your finger pads, work it to the outside of your hand. Nice. And then let's take our hands out, point our fingers down, and just pull back. Feel that nice stretch in your forearm, right? So if you have carpal tunnel, this is where you're gonna feel the stretch. Lift and lengthen, good. And then turn your hands down, Make that fist. Good. Vince, maybe you and Deb are going off on the motorcycle. Taking off with Teddy off into the sunset. Nice. Good. And then let's take that left hand across, right arm under. Good. Lift and lengthen. And then inhale, left to your left shoulder. Come back to center, exhale. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Come back to center, exhale. Good. And then shake your hands, because I forgot to do it on the other side. Shake out negativity. Any negative energy, shake it out. That's right, Deb Rauscher. Deb Rauscher's making a whole rainstorm over there. I like it. Feel the energy in your hands, right? Good. And then let's put our ball away. Sit up tall. Nice. And then let's walk your hands, instead of going forward. So my left foot's in front of my right. Sorry, I didn't say that. Left foot's in front of my right. Instead of going forward like we normally do, we're gonna do a twisted version in the side body. So lift and lengthen. Walk your hands towards your left knee. So one hand is on the right side of your knee, one hand's on the left side of your knee. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Press your hands into the floor. Feel that grounding. Nice. And then if you can, walk that right hand farther away so you're getting your side body as well. Not to a point where it doesn't feel good, but see how you're getting a little bit more of a stretch in the right side of your lower back as well. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Good job. And then let's take your right hand off to the side. Press your hand away. So take a moment to press your hand away and take it far enough away. Good. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your chest. Nice. And then take that left arm up and over. Nice. And then exhale, look at your right hand, take that left hand away. Good. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, look at your right hand. Sorry, take that left hand away. Inhale, up and over. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Press negative energy away. You're creating that force field of positivity. And then twist, just using your core. So feel your pelvic floor engaged. Feel yourself balance. Right hand on your left knee, left fingertips behind you. Get rid of negative energy. Nice. Let it go. Inhale, positivity. Exhale, negativity. Inhale, positivity. Exhale, negativity. Good. Come back to center. Bring your toes to the mat, just so we remember that we're strong. We're stronger than we think we are. Let's start with your hands on the ground so you feel the support of the earth. Pulling your pelvic floor, pulling your belly, bent knee or straight leg boat pose, right? And then feel like, oh, I've got this. So come to your fingertips and then add your arms. Good. Feel good. Embrace how strong you are. Embrace how powerful you are. Nice. Exhale, release. Give yourself a little hug. And then switch which leg's in front. So now my right leg's in front. And if this position doesn't feel good on your knees, you can take more of a Baddha Konasana. And if that doesn't work, you can have your legs straight. And then press into your tailbone, feel the ground beneath you. Nice. And then lift and lengthen your chest and head, and then walk your hands towards your right knee. Good. So we're doing poses that we do, but we're doing them differently. So if you're like, I don't know what she's doing, it's because you don't know what I'm doing, maybe. Good. And then see if you can walk that left hand farther away and feel a deeper stretch. Nice, Farzaneh. Good. And then just inhale, press in your hands, press into the floor, feel the support of the ground beneath you. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Come all the way on up. Good. And then walk your hand out to the left. Press in your hand. So like you're in a Vashisthasana, right? Side plank. I couldn't think of the English word, sorry. Press into your hand. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Good. And then bring that right arm up and over. Gaze at your right hand. Press in your left hand, and then exhale. Pull that hand away. Look at your left hand. Good. Inhale, gaze at your right hand. Exhale, gaze at your left hand. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen, gaze at your right hand. Exhale, come back to center. Use your core. So find your balance with your legs on the ground, right? Find your core, find your stability, and then just using your core, twist over to the right. Good. And then wherever you land, grab your left knee with your right hand is behind you, lift and lengthen. Nice. Lift and lengthen. Good. Vicki Hamilton, it seems like you're cranking a little bit. Take your backhand. Your backhand seems too far back. Take your backhand more behind your right glute. And then lift. I don't know if that feels better. I hope it does. Good. And then inhale. Exhale. Inhale, positivity. Exhale. Good. And then come back to center. And then let's make our way first into puppy pose. And then we'll go into downward facing dog. So puppy pose, take your hands far in front of you. Press your hands into the mat. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Bring the top of your forehead to the mat. Feel that opening in your heart. And feel that sense of being upside down, having a different point of view. Everyone looks really good. Deb Rauscher, that is a great pose for you. So press in your hands, press in your knees, press in your low belly. Good. And then either stay there or walk your hands in a little bit and come into down dog. But I want you to get that same feeling. So if you need to bend your knees to get that same opening in your chest, do that. Nice, Vince. Good. Now, Vince, bend both your knees and bring your chest closer to your legs. Good. Now send your butt up more. What does she want from me? Good. Bend and straighten. You know what? Walk your feet a little closer to your hands, Vince. Walk your feet a little closer in. Yes. Now bend. Good. Now send your booty up towards the sky. Lift your heels. Lift your heels. Yes. Oh, I just went too far. Okay. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Nice. And then come forward to plank or forearm plank. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Come back to downward facing dog. Good. Come forward to plank or forearm plank. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Nice. Nice form, you guys. Come back to downward facing dog. Good. And then come forward to plank. Come all the way to the floor. Good. Let's take your hands next to you. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. And then squeeze your pelvic floor, pull your belly up off the ground, lift your chest, lift your arms. You don't have to go high. So arms are next to you for this one, Deb Rauscher, or they don't have to be. And then legs can go up if you don't have low back issues, right? So feel that you're strengthening the back of your arms. Good, exhale, right hand on top of left, bend your knees, go from side to side. Nice, nice. Let's do that one more time. So hands next to your thighs. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Feel kind of your hips lift off the ground and squeeze your belly. Feel your ribs come up off the ground. Good. And then lift your chest, lift your arms. If it doesn't hurt your low back, lift your legs. See if you can put your feet together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Left arm on top of right. Bend your knees, go from side to side. Nice. Good job. Slide your hands back and then either tucking your toes under if you want more or coming up on your knees for most of you. Squeeze that pelvic floor again, so invite your core to the party. Come up onto your knees. You can throw in a down dog. Yeah, let's all throw in a down dog or a puppy pose. Down dog or puppy pose. Nice. And then take that right leg up behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip. That's going to open your quad. Bend your knee, really open your hip. Good. You can take circles here with your knee. Nice. Good. And then either stay here or bring your right knee to your right elbow. So if you want more, do more. If you don't want to do this, just stay with the hip circles, right? If you're like, I'm kind of tired, bring it back. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Bring it back. You can also be on your knees, right? And then step your right foot forward. Let's come into a crescent lunge standing. So go a little bit wider. Make sure your hips are, have your feet a little bit wider than your hips, and then straighten both your legs. So straighten your front leg and your back leg, and take a moment to pull that right hip back, pull that left hip forward. Wow, you guys being horizontal, I can literally see everyone. Deb M, I love you, but bring your right foot to the right more. Yes, now pull that right hip back. Yes, feel that little slight difference, and then bend your knee. Inhale, arms up, look up. Breathe, inhale. Press into your feet, feel the ground beneath you. Exhale, press into your belly. Lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, good. Hands to the mat. Come to downward facing dog. Good. Come forward to plank and back to down dog 3 times. Do plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog if you want. I'm not going to. I think this is a better thing. I think this is a better exercise, but if that's what you want to do, please do it. Nice. And Cheryl, you're doing 10 push-ups right now, right? Good. Mimi in downward facing dog or in puppy pose. Press in your hands. Good. And then bring your left leg up behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip. Good. And then take circles there if you want to. Take circles there if you want to. Or if you want a little bit more, bring that left, come forward to plank. Bring the left knee to the left elbow. Go, Vince. Bring it back. Come forward to plank. Bring that right knee to that right elbow. Bring it back. Good. Come forward to plank, step that left foot through. Wide warrior 1 or wide crescent lunge. Why would you do one versus the other? How it feels in your back, right? Or something's going on with your foot. Basically, both of your feet are facing the front of the mat. Your hips are kind of facing the front of the mat. So go wide enough and then straighten both of your legs. Good. Push that right hip forward, that left hip back. Nice, everybody looks really good. And then bend your front knee. Good. Deb M, take your front foot a little wider. I know that's your habit. Yes. Give me a thumbs up if that feels a little better because your hips just moved. She's probably lying because she loves me. All right, and then add your arms. Pressing your feet. Feel the ground beneath you. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hands to the mat. Come to downward facing dog and just feel your body. If you need to throw in a flow, throw in a flow. Okay? If you need more, if you're like, oh, I really need to burn off some more. Good. Now, look at you, Farzaneh. Nice. And then Mimi and down dog. Pressing your hands away. Lift your heels off the mat. Yes, yes, Vince. So feel that your back get nice and flat. Nice. Good. There you are, Marianne. I couldn't see you. All right, and then bend your knees. Inhale, exhale, walk or float to the front of the mat. Or make your way there, right? Doesn't have to be pretty. Come to flat back. So pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly. Press your hands into your thighs. So go a little bit higher for that, Vicki Hamilton, just to try it. Lift your chest a little higher. Yeah, so that's going to strengthen your back body. Or then bring your fingers towards the mat for flat back. Just feel the difference, feel the difference. So sometimes if you're not really doing any back body work, that's a good one to throw in. Sometimes you just want to stretch. Good. And then everybody fold if it feels okay. And then press into your feet. Work up through your body, through your legs, through your chest, through your heart, through your mind. Bring your hands to your heart. Nice. And then let's do standing lunges. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, flat back or fold. Then inhale, flat back, fingers down or hands on your knees. You choose. Good. Then hands to prayer, prayer chair. Shift your weight to your left foot, squeeze your pelvic floor. Nice adjustment, Vicki Hamilton. Step that right foot back. Crescent lunge or warrior one, you decide, right? So you're either on your back heel or you're on your back toe. What feels better for you? Good. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, come to downward facing dog. Now, I'm gonna come forward to plank and just do a regular flow. Down to the floor. Roll those shoulders in, back and down. Low cobra, medium cobra, upward facing dog. Good. And then make your way back up to downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg up behind you. Good. And then step that right foot forward, crescent lunge. So maybe you're on your knees, maybe you're standing. Squeeze your buns, squeeze your belly, arms up. Nice. And then exhale, shift forward, squeeze your belly. So shift, come onto your back toes, right? Shift, come back up. So lift that back heel a little more, Cheryl. And then bring that left foot to your right. Nice, Marianne, nice transition. Good, Cheryl. You got it, Farzaneh. Grab the wall if you have to. And then fold. Yes, good job, you guys. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Press in your feet, hands to your heart. Good. Left side. Inhale, arms up, look up, squeeze your pelvic floor. Exhale, flat back or fold. Inhale, flat back, either fingers on the mat because you need more of a stretch, but maybe your knees are bent, or fingers on your knees, or you can do both. Good. Drop your booty, chair prayer. Lift your heart, go like you're gonna sit in that chair, so drop it a little bit more. Nice. Shift to your right foot, step that left foot back. Crescent lunge or warrior one, whatever's better for your body. Good. Press in your feet, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Down dog, and then hang out, rest. Do plank, down dog, plank, or come to the floor, do cobra, do up dog, do locust. Nice. Good job, good job. Nice form, you guys, and then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a moment and catch your breath. Inhale, press in your hands. Send your booty up high, lift your heels, get those hamstrings. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, good. And then either come to your knees and step your left foot forward, or step your left foot forward, or take your leg up behind you and step it forward, whatever feels good to you. However you want to get there, right? And then same options, warrior one or crescent lunge. So look at what I'm doing. You see my hips? Do they look like warrior one hips? No, these are warrior two hips. I got to turn this way. So turn your hips kind of towards the front of your mat. So everyone straighten both your legs. So straighten your front leg, Vicki, first, and then pull that right hip forward towards me. Sorry, Vicki King. Take this right hip and bring it towards me a little, and then bend your knee. Yes. And your arms, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, then shift. Right, so you're just on your toes. Your weight is forward. If you have to cheat a little and bring that back foot in a little, that's okay. Nobody cares. And then bring that right foot to your left. See how that helps you with balance. Good job, you guys. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, one more time. Inhale, arms up, look up, squeeze your pelvic floor. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, fingers on the ground. See how that feels? Maybe your knees are bent. And then hands on your shins. Sorry, I'm messing you up, Vicki Hamilton. Good. And then drop your booty, chair prayer. Nice. Squeeze your pelvic floor, shift your weight to your left foot. Good. Crescent lunge or warrior one. Press into your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Focus on your breath. Focus on lifting your heart. Feel the ground beneath you. Hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Hang out here. Rest in child's pose. Do plank, down dog. You know your choices. Not going to say all the choices. Take a flow if you want to. I like what you're doing, Farzaneh, and then send your booty back up. I really like that. Nice. Good job. And then send that right leg up behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip, get that quad stretch. Press in your hands. Nice. And then let's step your right foot forward. Good job. And then let's drop your left knee this time. Let's drop your left knee. Good. Is there anyone out there that is having a knee problem that's big enough that you can't do this? If there is, I'm going to say stand up for this part. You can also take a blanket underneath your knee if it's cranky. Or you can put something right under your shin if it hurts to put it on your knee. Good. So press into the ground, press into your feet. Nice. And then let's bend that back leg. So stretch that quad. Right? Yes. Put your hand on a block. Good idea, Farzaneh. I just didn't have one handy. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your heart. Nice. Nice, Deborah Rauscher. And then just send that left arm back. You don't have to reach it, or you might kind of reach it. Go towards it, right? Nice. And then exhale. Release. Bring that right leg back at that hamstring stretch. Nice. So pull that hip back. Yep. Okay. Marianne's telling me to do this. Let's go forward and back. Thanks, Marianne. A little co-teaching sometimes. A little co-teaching. I love when you guys do that. I think it's awesome. Nice. And then lift your back leg. Step your left foot to your right. Good. Fold. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. Other side. Press into your feet. Pull in your low belly. Pull in your upper belly. Hands in prayer. And then exhale, fold. All right, I'm going to make it easier for you, Vicki Hamilton. First, flat back with your fingers on the ground and your knees bent. Then flat back with your knees on your shins, strengthening your back body. Just feel the difference. Good. Drop your tush, chair prayer. Shift into your right foot. Send your left leg back. Good. And then crescent lunge or warrior one. Inhale. Just focusing on your breath. Nice. Exhale, hands to the mat. Yogi's choice. Down dog, rest. You know the options. You know your options, right? That was, look at you, Vince. Look at you. Nice. So good fixing of your hands, Marianne. And then let's meet in downward facing dog. Lift your heels so that you feel that stretch in your hamstring. So like you're trying to rip the center of the mat, right? Send your booty up, press in your hands. Good. And then send that left foot forward. I'm going to grab a block this time. And I'm also going to say, if you have a strap, you might want to grab your strap to put around the back of your foot. But I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for, I just want to get the feeling. So it's not, it doesn't have to happen. All right. So press into that left foot. I'm going to put my left hand into the block or left hand into your thigh. Pull in your low belly, pull in your upper belly, lift your chest, and just bend this back leg. So I'm not trying to force the grab. I want you to feel the stretch. If you can then send your right arm back and easily grab your leg, then I want you to press your leg into your hand. Farzaneh, look at you. Wow, everyone looks good. That looks good. Nice. And then exhale, release. Send that heel forward, do a nice hamstring stretch. If you want to come forward and back, you can. If you want to just go back, you can do that. Nice. Good job. And then come forward, lift your back leg. Nice. Step your right foot to your left. And then fold, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. And then let's do a standing balance pose. So let's do dancer pose. So either have your, I'm going to just go over here. So either have your hand on a wall so that you can feel this in your body. Or I'm going to say, well, use the wall or don't use the wall. If you know that it's something that balance is hard for you, use the wall. If it's not, we'll do it twice. So press into your hand, pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Good. And then I like to bend my knees because that makes it easier for me to bend my back leg. And then press on up. Now, before you worry about grabbing your foot, see how my left hip is dropped? So even up your hips. Even up your hips. Good. Then send that left arm back. And then if you want to, you can use a band or you can do the Marianne wriggle roggle and then grab that foot. Good. Press your foot into your hand. Squeeze your low belly, squeeze your upper belly. Nice, Deb Rauscher. Maybe your arm goes up. If you got that, maybe your arm comes forward. Nice. And then exhale, release. Left foot over right, fold. Nice. Good job. Inhale, come on up. We'll do the other side. So I'm going to put my hand on the pretend wall. So you can turn around. You can be next to the wall. Pull in your pelvic floor, pull in your belly, press your feet in. So feel grounded first. Find something to focus on. Good. And then bend. You don't have to do it this way. Bend and then lift that back leg. And then make sure your hips are even, right? So this hip is hiked up now. So I'm going to bring it even with this one. Good. So even if you can just do this, you can feel the stretch. That looks good, Farzaneh. Or if you want to grab your foot, then re-even out your hips, right? Yeah, so press into your feet. Good. And then maybe your hand goes up, maybe your hand goes forward. Maybe you go into dancer. Nice. Exhale, release. Right leg on top of left. Pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Send your booty out before you go forward. So come back up, Marianne. Stick your butt out. Stick your butt at the window like Nana Nana Boogie and then come forward. Yeah, like be a sassy teenager, right? Good job. Good job. All right, inhale, come on up. I need a sip of water and I want to do that one more time. All right, so if it went well for you, then just stay next to the wall. You still want to use the wall, use the wall, right? You're not a better yogi if you don't or do need the wall. You're a better yogi if you're paying attention to your body. Good. So bend your knees, squeeze your pelvic floor, squeeze your booty. Good. Hands on the wall or pretend. I just have my fingertips on this time. And then lift and bend that back leg. Good. Check in with your hips and then send that leg back and grab your foot. So almost like a hammer curl, right? So you see how this is hammer curl back, right? And then if you can grab your foot, press your foot into your hand into your foot. Nice, Deb Rauscher. Maybe you can take your hand off the wall, maybe not. Don't worry about it, right? Just get that nice stretch, Cheryl. If your hand is off, then send it up. That's going to help you. And then come forward. Good. Come on out. I want to show you something. I mean, when you're ready, come on out. So see how my hips are? They're not right. See how my hips are cranked like that? That's not right. So I really want to be more like this, more forward. Good. Left foot on top of right fold. So just be mindful of the position that your body's in, where you feel it. That's advanced yoga to me, not more important anyway than if you can do a split. Good. And then let's just do the other side one more time. So just to give us, if we do it 2 times, we can build confidence, right? Nice. So either from here or just from here, right? Either way. Press in your left foot, squeeze your belly, lift and lengthen, and then actually when you lift and lengthen, you can come onto your toe, bend, right? And then square your hips. Reach, kick your butt with your foot and grab your foot. And then bring your left arm forward. Nice. Good. And then maybe come forward, pressing your foot into your hand into your foot. Good, Cheryl. Maybe stay upright. Perfect. Maybe you just want this stretch. Who cares? Nice, Vicky. Nice modification. And then exhale, release, right leg over left. Good job, you guys. Nice. Take a breath, take a moment. Good job. Nice. And then when you're ready, come on up. Let's take our feet wide. And we're going to bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Good, and then we're gonna do a twist for our upper back. So watch what I do, and then, because I might do it better than I explain it. So you're gonna take your left hand in front of you, but not so far forward that your hips come. I want your hips to stay back. So watch, and then I'll just say it again. So you're gonna take your left hand in front of you, and then you're gonna take your right hand underneath and grab your left leg. Then you're gonna bend your right knee and bend your left elbow and just get that upper body stretch. So now I'll say it again. So if you started already, then you just have to hear me say it again. So stick your booty out and bring your left hand forward. Yes, Vicki Hamilton. And then take that right hand underneath you and grab that left leg. And then bend your right knee, bend your right elbow, and just get that nice upper body stretch without tweaking your hips. Yeah, you got it. You've got it, Parsona. You're doing it right. Yep. Nice. And then come back up. Take your legs from side to side. Nice. Notice how that felt in your body. Good. And then stick your booty out. So keep your booty out and bring the right hand in front of you. So keep your booty back and then take that left hand underneath you. Grab your right leg wherever you can grab it. And then bend your left knee, bend your left elbow, pulling your chest towards your leg. Yes. Nice. Beautiful. Good job. Inhale. And then just do a forward fold here. Bringing the top of your head towards the mat, onto a block. Just getting that full sensation of being upside down. Yes. Nice. And if you want to bend your knees and straighten, if you want to bend your knees to do it, and then straighten, just take a moment to get a different point of view. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Good. Take your right heel to your left, back of your left foot. However it works best for you. Good. Press into your feet, squeeze your pelvic floor. Nice. And then let's add your arms, bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. Bend. Nice. And then take your left hand into your sacrum and pull your pelvic floor towards your hand. And then take your right hand to the back of your right leg. So press your hand into your leg into your hand, opening up. Nice. Maybe stay here. Maybe bring your elbow onto your thigh, pressing your elbow into your arm. Good. Maybe bringing your hand all the way down. And then take your left hand on your heart. Spin your chest open. And then send that left arm up. And then over. And back up. And then over. And back up. And then spin into down dog. Hang out here, take a rest, or take a flow. Yogi's choice. Yogi's choice. Good. Pause in down dog. Nice. First, go back to down dog. Go back to down dog. Bend your knees and bring your chest towards your legs. Yes. Feel the difference in your back? Nice. Bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Walk or float to the front of the mat. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. We'll just do the other side. So take your feet wide. Turn your left heel out. So generally heel to arch, heel to heel, or whatever works in your body. Press into your feet. Feel the floor beneath you. Feel grounded, right? Pulling your pelvic floor. Good. Press any bad energy away. And then bend using your breath. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, stay here. Good. And then bring your right hand into your sacrum and feel your pelvic floor go towards your sacrum, right? And then bring your left hand to the back of your leg. Press your leg into your hand into your leg. Keep your chest lifted. Maybe stay higher if that feels better. Or come onto your forearm, go a little bit lower. Press your elbow into your leg into your elbow, right? Or bring your hand all the way down if that feels good. Nice. And then bring that right hand to your chest first so that you spin your chest and don't crank your hips. And then right arm comes up. Good. And then come over and up. So kind of a little stretch in your hips. Over a little half moon, crescent moon, and up. And then over, hands to the mat, down dog, or take a flow. Good. And then we're going to make our way onto the floors. Onto all our floors. Yes. Nice. Good job. Excellent. All right, and then just meet me in a seated position. Good. Okay, so we're going to do pigeon. You can do it on your back. You can do 90-90. You can do regular pigeon. It's a yogi's choice. So I'm going to do 90-90. So either 90-90, come onto your back if you like that better, or do regular pigeon, right? Good. And then let's just take a moment to roll forward, warrior one, and then back, warrior two. Forward, warrior one, back, warrior two. Good. And then we're going to do that combination of side body and twisting here. So we're not going to just do straight up pigeon. All right, so come forward. We'll go for a moment into straight up pigeon. So go forward, pressing your hands. Feel the earth beneath you. Nice. Breathe. Good. And then walk your hands over to the right. Sorry, my right leg is forward. Hopefully yours is too. Grab your right knee with your left hand. And then press in your right hand, or come onto your, press in your right hand and twist. So a twisted pigeon. Yep, you're doing it right. Yeah, so you're grabbing your knee with your left hand, you're pressing into your right hand, you're doing a nice twist here. Good. And then come back to center, walk your hands over to the left, so that side body moves. So walk your hands over so that your nose is facing your foot. And maybe even take your left hand into your foot. I know, Cheryl, what? Don't worry about it, just stretch. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Go from side to side. Just notice how that was a little bit different than just going forward. Notice the slight different spots that we hit going to the side as well and twisting it. And if it was bad for you, then don't do it. Then don't do that. So just check in with that too. And then switch sides. So either you're on your back, you're in regular pigeon, or you're in 90-90. So Deb M, hold on. Your knee was right before. Bring your knee back to where it was. And then bring your back leg more forward if you need to. If you need to bring that more forward, you could do that. Good. So pulling your low belly, pulling your upper belly. Let's just do this little shifting in our hips. Feel the ground beneath you. Good. And then come forward. You can put your head on a block. You can put your head on your fist. But I'm kind of pushing with my hands so I get a deeper stretch. Nice. Breathe. Good job. And then take a moment to watch if you were like, what are we doing? So walk your hands over so that your nose is in line with your knee. And then walk your left hand off to the side and grab your left knee with your right hand. And then you should feel a stretch right here on the side of your body. So this side is tighter for me and I'm not going to go as deep. I'm going to stay up a little higher. Otherwise it's too intense for me. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then walk your hands. Come on up. Walk your hands over so that your gaze is facing your left foot. If you can, take your right hand into your left foot and stretch that left hand in front of you. Feel how it's different. It's a different way to get to your legs. You're feeling the stretch in different parts of your body. Find your breath. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Take your legs from side to side. Good. And then let's make our way onto our backs. Good job. Good job. So let's do a happy baby. So you can take your legs straight or bent. See if you can grab on the inside of your legs so that you can really get some opening in that inner groin area. Nice. Good. And then bring your left foot into the mat, send that right leg up. Pull your toes towards you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take your right knee over your left. Hands out to the side and twist over to the left. Find your breath. Release anything that's holding you back. Nice. Come back to center. Unhook your legs. Hug your knees in your chest. And then bring your feet to the mat again. Send that left leg up. Point your toes towards your face. Find your breath. Good. And then left leg crosses over right. Hands out to the side. Twist over to the right. Pull in your low belly. Pull in your upper belly. Lift your heart. Nice. And then exhale, come back to center. Hug your knees in your chest. Okay, and then I'm going to say, if you have low back issues, then I just want you to either take your feet wide, knees together, or soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. I just want you to take your elbows out to the side and lift your heart. If you have blocks and you want to open up your chest more, Deb M, or anybody else who wants to open up your chest more, you can put the blocks underneath you. You can roll up your blanket underneath you. You can roll up your mat underneath. That's probably too much, but you can take a blanket. That's probably a little too high. So take a blanket and put it underneath, right about the point of your scapula or your bra line. And so you can add that and take your arms out to the side. And then just find the leg position that feels good for you. So if it's too much for you to have your elbows bent, you can take your arms straight. If you want to straighten your legs, straighten your legs. This is a restorative. It's called fish pose. Opening up your heart, opening up your throat. And then come back to those positive affirmations. Whatever you need. I deserve love. I deserve self-care. I deserve kindness. I deserve respect. And then let's just breathe in, I am, and exhale, worthy. I am worthy. One more. I am worthy. Take one more round of breath here on your own. And as you gently and carefully roll to one side, give yourself a hug and tell yourself, I am worthy of love or kindness or health or happiness. And then gently make your way on up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart.